Everybody sit down. I am so disappointed in every single one of you, especially after our intensive study of Romeo plus Juliet and Hamlet just last week. Do we need to go over some of the themes again? Because I think we do. Here's a pyramid of just some of the incidents that have happened in this classroom just in the last week. The first incident I want to talk about is this one. The Anna and Bobby pencil scandal.
Go.
Now, if you need a recap of the situation, Bobby lost Anna's precious birthday pencil, and now Anna won't even talk to Bobby anymore. That's very sad. This inability to forgive is also present in Romeo plus Juliet and Hamlet, texts and films that we studied in class just last week. So as you can remember, in Hamlet, he didn't forgive his mom for marrying Claudius, which ruined his relationships with those around him and escalated the situation, which also led to his own death. Now, I'm not saying this situation is that serious, but Anna, we need to remember that it is our duty to those around us to forgive them for their mistakes. Now, unfortunately, this next example is a little more violent. It's the Linda and Samantha fight.
Oh my god!
Now, if you need a reminder for this scenario, Linda accidentally pushed Samantha in the hallway, and Samantha punched Linda in the face. Look at the poor girl. She has a black eye. So this scenario actually reminds me of a scene in Romeo plus Juliet when, unfortunately, Romeo's best friend Mercutio got murdered. Now, I understand that Romeo wasn't able to forgive the murder, but he also lashed out and couldn't control his own emotions in the face of an unfortunate event. So, what happened? He ended up wanted by the police. Now, the last bottom one on this pyramid is really unfortunate. It's the BFF battle.
Oh my gosh! Your bracelets are! Oh my god!
So, as a recap of this incident, just yesterday during our arts and crafts period, Shannon and Erica made innocent little best friends forever bracelets with each other. However, Chelsea got jealous and she ruined their two bracelets. Now, can anybody tell me what each of these three incidents share in the themes that are portrayed through both Hamlet and Romeo plus Juliet? I already gave you a couple hints earlier.
Yes? In both Hamlet and Romeo plus Juliet, the lack of forgiveness between two peoples and their past mistakes lead to their inevitable ruin of their relationship or friendship. Okay. Hamlet didn't forgive his mom for marrying Claudius, so he had an outburst of emotions and went and he killed Polonius. Similarly, Mercutio's death led to Romeo's outburst of emotions, which led to him killing Tybalt. Both these situations lacked any trace of forgiveness. Just like in our classroom, each of these three scenarios, everyone didn't have forgiveness, which led to them freaking out and making this whole scene and having this whole dramatic thing. Oh, and then they all destroyed their own relationships, so their best friends weren't their best friends.
Now, this second block of incidents share one central idea: ambition. And if you don't remember, ambition is our need for success. I understand that we all want to succeed at the things we try to do, but if we don't, that's okay, and we have to respond appropriately to those situations. This first incident, unfortunately, someone did not respond appropriately. The Charlie the Cheater incident. Now, this incident happened just last weekend, and Charlie didn't win the science fair, so he tried to cheat. That's right, he tried to gain an unfair advantage over the other competitors. Now, Charlie, there are other things you can be good at. There are other ways to find success in life without cheating. This reminds me of the incident in both Hamlet and Romeo plus Juliet, where Hamlet fixates on killing Claudius to gain his revenge, while Romeo fixates on marrying Juliet, losing every other common sense in his brain to succeed at his task. Now, similarly to Charlie's incident, we have the Johnny's chocolate donut incident. And I think we all know what happened there.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a little ovular, but like that's pretty good. Oh yeah, it is. I like it. Okay.
Is that the last chocolate donut?
Yeah.
This happened just last period when I got donuts for the class. Johnny really wanted a chocolate one, but unfortunately somebody else, who shall be nameless, took the chocolate one from him. Now he threw an immediate temper tantrum, dealing with this adversity in a very poor manner. Now I think that this teaches us all of a lesson that we should definitely keep in mind for next time. There's more than one way to be happy. And again, going with the forgiveness thing, we need to forgive others that, might steal our chocolate donut once in a while. We need to be content with other ways to be happy. So I already told you that these two incidents were dealing with ambition. So does anyone want to sum up the themes that were portrayed in Hamlet and Romeo plus Juliet about ambition?
Hamlet's ambition was to seek revenge on Claudius, and Romeo's goal was to marry the lovely Juliet. But both of them did this no matter the consequences that came with it. Like Romeo had consequences with marrying Juliet, and Hamlet had consequences with taking revenge on Claudius. Their ambition ultimately led to the death of each character, including the ones they cared about, like Juliet, gone. Hamlet's mother, gone. Similarly, in our classroom, Johnny and Charlie both disregarded their intuitive morals in order to achieve their ambition and their goals, even if it didn't really pay off in the end.
So finally, at the top of the pyramid, we have a little bit more of an issue that deals with equality. Moving Melissa.
Go.
Yeah. Now, as you guys know, a couple days ago, we took a reading placement exam. And if you got a high enough score on it, that means during this period, you would go to the advanced reading class. And yay, Melissa! She got a high enough score. However, her boyfriend Johnny didn't. Now, Melissa has been crying the past 2 days non-stop because she wants to be near her boyfriend. But where is Johnny now, Melissa? Not here. Now, in the texts and films that we studied last week, Hamlet was obsessed with Ophelia and Romeo was obsessed with Juliet. The two female characters' existence depended on their relationship with the male partner. However, Melissa, you shouldn't be like them. You can be independent and live life and do things without the company of male classmates. You are enough, Melissa. Now, can anyone give me a declarative, overarching theme or even a lesson that can be learned from Melissa's experience and from Hamlet and Romeo plus Juliet?
Go ahead. Although portrayed more subtly in Hamlet and the cinematic masterpiece of Romeo plus Juliet, the women's entire existences only depended on their relationships with the male figures around them. What a society we live in. Ophelia existed only as Hamlet's pawn in his game, and was heavily controlled by her father, Polonius, and her own choices and relationships. Comparatively, Juliet was only shown in scenes with Romeo himself, or when she was being physically abused by her father, who also controlled her romantic relationship. Therefore, learning from Romeo plus Juliet and Hamlet, Melissa should be proud of her achievements and her accomplishments she's made. She should be proud that she moved up to a new English class, Melissa. And she should stop being so clingy. She's a beautiful, independent woman, and she should embrace that.
Thank you so much for everybody that helped me along with this lesson today and participated in the discussions. I hope we all learned a little bit about something and also deepened our understanding of both Hamlet and Romeo plus Juliet.